Hello, mother people! Welcome to another episode of Just Kidding Party. We are kind of excited, just a little bit, because we've been working on this game and we want to share with you guys just this work in progress. So we got it up to the point where we can actually play it, but we don't really know the name. We're thinking about calling it Shady Asians or Shady Agents or Detectives or...
Fuck Your Mama Up.
Fuck Your Mama Up or Hookers and Hoes or...
Yeah. I want Hookers and Hoes.
Hookers and Hoes. I mean, yeah, I don't know what the difference is, but...
One accepts money.
And one is just a party animal.
Yeah. Gives it up for free.
But yeah, we're still in the process of this stuff, but you know, we just couldn't wait and we wanted to come share it with you guys. So feel free in the comments below to give us suggestions of what you guys think the name should be, the theme should be, also gameplay if you see any flaws or whatever, because we're gonna be playing this and it's like two truths, one lie meets One Night in Werewolf meets Mafia meets Spyfall. We're at a beach. Drunk Stone. There's just a lot to it. So we got all the games that we like playing on Party and we meshed it up together, and this is what the orgy came out with.
So this is a brand new game in the making that we're creating with you guys. So we're really excited. This is some history in the JK or JK in the history, or making in the JK history.
It's our first game ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how it works is just like Mafia, there are two teams, whether it's black or white, good or bad. But unlike Mafia, you don't know who's on your team and you have to figure that out. And how do you figure that out? Everyone has to tell a story, and through their stories, you have to figure out whether they're a liar or a truth.
That's right.
That's how we play. And at the end, you get to either help them, give them a first aid kit if you think they need help, or if you want to kill them, then you can kill them, and we tally up all the life and the kills, and we figure out whether the truth team wins or the liar team wins.
Really
Let's
simple.
play.
Let's parade.
History in the motherfucking making right here.
Oh snap!
These are all just temporary artwork too. We don't even know.
I know, this is all
I don't even know if it's gonna look like this.
But this is a brand new game being made.
Everyone take a look at your cards. Okay.
Okay, I go first.
Okay.
I want to go first.
What is that? That's how Taika cries. He cries on the inside. Oh, so you looked at someone's card.
Yep. So that is one of the things you can do.
What did you see? Okay, you're not gonna see.
All right. So for me, what I get to do is I'm gonna get rid of one of these cards in the pile, and I'm gonna ask one of these.
You have to sacrifice a little thingamabobber.
To ask a juicy question.
Okay, what's the question?
Okay, everyone. Name a guilty pleasure that you won't give up.
Oh, a guilty pleasure that I
will not give up.
What is a guilty pleasure that I won't give up?
Making up lies because you can't think fast enough.
Oh.
No.
she's a notebook lady. She's trying to think.
I'm trying to remember.
Why are you backing her up? Are you a liar too?
I don't know what she is.
Because I could give up a lot of stuff. So I'm really trying to help my team while not giving too much away to the other shifty, shady motherfuckers. All right, one thing that I will not, guilty pleasure that I will not give up. Watching Friends reruns. I will not give that up.
Okay.
For my guilty...
Hold on, I have a follow-up question.
Oh, okay.
Who's your favorite Friends character?
Ooh, who is my favorite Friends character? I don't know, they all change depending on the season. But I guess I would say that my favorite would be, Rachel.
Okay. Oh, and at the end of my turn, oh no, it's not even the end of my turn. Go ahead, Julia.
I was gonna ask, what's your favorite episode?
349?
So the episodes, they all start in the one that, and then it'll say it. I want to say the one where Rachel is pregnant with Chandler's son, or child, because they have a daughter. Where she's pregnant with his baby, and then she's looking for the ultrasound, and she's crying because she can't, like, she's looking at the ultrasound, she can't see where the baby is, and then she, like, You remember that episode where she's like, "Oh, I see it now," and then he's like, "You still don't see it, huh?" She's like, "No." Yeah, that episode.
I like that episode.
So a guilty pleasure that I
won't give up.
I won't give up. I would have to say it would be treasure hunting in the beach.
Damn, are you even sure about that? That sounded...
No!
Sounded unsure.
And I've never heard you talk about treasure hunting.
It's a guilty pleasure! This is something I would want to keep to myself, Gio.
What have you found? Guilty pleasure is an embarrassing thing.
Okay, I recently bought a metal detector.
Shut the fuck
Dude,
up!
I live by the beach, okay? So there's lots of treasures in the sand.
Why do I believe you? Like, why does that sound like... No, why does that really sound like Julia behavior?
Because maybe you're a liar.
It just feels...
Why would he be a liar?
Because maybe he's a liar and he's backing up another liar.
Oh, stupid.
Maybe that's why.
So what have you found?
I didn't find anything because I just recently got a metal detector. I haven't tested it out yet, though.
Wait, so how can that be? You haven't done it. How is that a guilty pleasure?
So
you won't give up.
So what I like
be secretive about it, or she doesn't want to tell anybody.
Well, she hasn't tried it.
So what I like to do is I like to get my bike and I like to bike over to the beach and then I like to lock it, and then what I'll do is that I'll have...
I hope you like
I
that.
like to, yeah. We're not living in Japan, Julia.
I have two locks on
a
it.
bike for long.
There's a lot of bike thieves here.
There are! Dude, like they take your seats and like they will take your front wheel, so you gotta make sure you lock all of those.
What color is your bike?
It's great.
Ooh, that was fast.
Does your roommate have a
She
bike?
did look to the other side, the liar side. There's the truth side, the liar side.
Wait,
Wow, I didn't know.
does your roommate have a bike?
It is. It's to the
No,
left.
because she doesn't
What
know
does
how to
that
ride
have to do with
bikes.
anything, goddammit?
Okay.
Yeah, she has a bad history because
Does
of
your aunt have a bicycle?
No. But my cousin does. What I'll do is I'll bike over to the beach and I'll have my backpack with me, so I'll have like a shovel and a bucket, and what I'll do is
In a backpack?
Yeah, in a backpack. Yeah.
Like the
You haven't
beach
seen
ones,
those?
like for kids?
No, just like my regular backpack.
No, the shovel in the bucket. It's
Oh
like
no
the
no
toy
no!
one.
Like
I pictured
the
a kid's one too.
Yeah. I'm like Isaac said.
I'm talking about like the gardening ones. Like the ones that you would dig soil up, so because it's just small. Because if I were to bring a big shovel, I think I would attract a lot of attention, so I don't want to do that. So what I'll do is I'll get the small one and I'll just like find an area that I think would have something in there. I'll just keep digging and like I'll dig to the point where I'm actually standing in the hole and I'm like this high.
When are you usually doing this activity?
When?
Yeah.
In the weekend.
All right. Any more questions?
That's so weird.
I think I got enough.
Me
I got enough.
Oh shit, me. I haven't been thinking. Fuck.
Thinking of a lie.
No, like what's a guilty pleasure of mine? I'm pretty open. I don't think I'm really guilty about anything I do.
It's
No,
about
it's giving it up.
Name a guilty pleasure you won't give up.
Yeah.
No, for sure. But I guess like guilty pleasures is usually something like if you like Taylor Swift and you don't want anyone to know about it, like things like that. So I don't like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm pretty open. I don't know if there's anything that.
No, it could be like, I love eating ice cream in the middle
Well,
of the
it
night.
makes you
Okay,
feel
okay.
guilty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I eat a lot of
got it, got it, got
chocolate.
it.
Yeah,
You know?
that's
Okay,
like
got
me. Like, if I would have said I would never give up my porn, you know I'm a liar.
Well, recently I've been trying to be very good about what I put in my body because I feel like I'm aging. So I'm like, oh, my bones hurt. I gotta just be really mindful of all of my intake, and I've been trying to be really good. The thing that I will not give up though is obviously the number one thing that I'm known for, which is my tajin obsession. I cannot give that up ever, even though I am trying to be good about my sodium and salt intake, or salt is sodium, salt, yeah.
Same thing.
No, the sugar. That's the other one.
Oh.
Sodium or sugar.
Tajin.
I was like,
Sorry, I got it mixed up.
You like
So
the
I've been-
lime and salt?
Yeah, I can't. I can't do it. I even took out the mini one from my purse, and I'm like, ugh.
Oh no.
That white powder's
But-
too good.
But then I just put it back in because I just can't give it up. So
We filmed
Wait,
JK.
was it guilty pleasure that I can give up?
Cannot.
cannot.
Oh, cannot
Yeah, that's
give
why
up.
I said I can't give it up. I took it out of my purse, but I snuck it back in
But you
without me
put it in the
knowing.
back pocket.
Okay.
I would say my guilty pleasure would be Twix.
Twix.
The
huh?
candy
Yeah,
bar?
yeah.
That you can't give up.
Oh
What's
yeah.
in it? What's in it? What's in a Twix bar, Josh?
I don't know. I just eat it.
Are you serious? That's a guilty
What
pleasure.
the
And you
I
know
just-
how
How is that a guilty pleasure you can't give up, but you don't know what's inside of it?
Chocolate.
And
Sugar?
How many come in a package?
Oh, that's a good one.
Depends. 4.
What?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, no, Twix. They come in 4. I just bought one this morning.
Oh yeah.
You mean 4 bars?
Yeah.
What kind of
I thought it was
packaging?
two.
I forever.
No, it's not 2.
You're blowing my mind. I thought it was 2.
Snickers comes in 2. Twix
Snickers comes with 1.
One.
No, it's broken up. There
No.
are 2.
Are you
You're
Yes.
talking about
the
Kit
King.
Kats.
I'm not talking about Kit
Talking about
Kat.
the king size Snicker bar that comes in 2 separate ones. We're talking about the regular size
Oh.
Twix comes in 4.
shit. I don't know about that one.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't eat Twix, so
I eat Twix.
When was the first time you had a Twix bar?
A long ass time ago.
Yeah, like your first memory with a Twix bar.
A long ass time ago. How am I supposed to remember that?
If it's a guilty pleasure, you would remember.
So when was the first time you?
Yeah, when was the last?
No.
Oh.
We're back on him. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
What do you
guess when I
like
was a
to
kid.
drink with a Twix? You have a favorite drink that goes with the Twix?
Water, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I don't really drink sodas.
I thought you were a connoisseur. Because like for me, all chocolates I like to eat with milk.
So, what I'm about to say is gonna get me in trouble with Jess, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
Just
What
don't
a-
watch the video, Jess.
She probably will, but it's okay. Because one of my favorite things to do after she pisses me off is to eat like straight up yogurt, all the farty shit, ice cream, whatever, and then I fucking
You're a
let it
scumbag.
go
You're
inside
so
the bed.
evil.
And she doesn't even know that it's revenge.
You blame it on the dogs, don't you?
No,
Ah.
she knows I'm farting.
That's interesting.
I just keep letting that motherfucker go.
So you guys have 2 separate beds
Yeah.
and bedrooms.
Yeah, but we don't.
You sleep in the same bed
Yes.
and you guys fight and then you fart in the bed.
No, we don't fight. It's just if she annoyed me. Like,
Revenge?
yeah, if we fight, we fight. But if it's just like, you've been a bitch today, I'm not gonna get mad. I'm just gonna shit in the bed.
Why do you guys have 2 separate rooms? Wait, why do you guys have 2 separate rooms?
Because we wake up at different times. So like on the days that she has to wake up at like 7 a.m. to go work out, maybe I want to wake up at 9, and then I don't want to wake up 2 hours before because maybe I have JK whatever. I need my 8 hours or whatever. So we have 2 separate rooms. Yeah.
I have another follow-up question that will just crumble this whole thing up, but it's okay. I'm gonna leave it.
Why?
What?
Are you on
Why?
his team?
No, I'm not on his team. But okay, fine, I'll do it because you're not on my team. So it's funny that
you
you're
already know for
saying.
sure, huh?
It's funny that you're saying that you farted up with dairy products when you always say that you get a rash.
Yep.
No, but I do.
But you say
I
it
eat
doesn't
yogurt
affect
and all
you
that stuff.
way.
It
You do
fucks
say.
me up so hard. Yeah.
You're trying to fight the smile.
Where do you think the fart comes from? Vegetables? No, it comes from dairy.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the end of my turn. I get to look at someone's card, and I will look at. I'll look at Josh's.
I would look at that. I'm so confused.
I would too.
Are you surprised?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Shit. Now what happens? What do I do?
Now it's your turn. So you could either
You could ask a question, or you can.
if you either you feel
Or
like
yeah.
Okay.
either you feel like you have enough information, you can play
Okay,
one of
I
your
don't.
kill cards or save cards.
Yep. Or give up
Or-
one of my thingamabobbers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
But
if
don't
you,
show us.
But
I'm
if,
not.
But if you like the juicy stories, then you can
Yeah.
ask
Then
one of those
okay.
cards.
So
Just
I'll
curious.
sacrifice one of these.
And
Wait.
you're just showing me right now.
Well, no. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to
Okay.
think because there's some people that I'm already like. And then other
Okay.
people that are like. So I will give up this guy for one of these guys.
All right.
Okay. Guys and girls. What are you natural at doing?
Oh, I am a great nose picker.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You're natural at picking your nose?
Yeah.
I've never once seen you pick your nose.
Well, that's because I don't like to do it in front of people. Why would I do that in front of people? Gross.
Just show me what it looks like.
I mean, I can.
Nope.
I'm just. I mean,
what makes
I
you
don't
so
have
great?
any boogers.
What makes you so great at nose picking?
Because you know how sometimes you get those boogers that are like really stringy or like long that kind of it's like it's like a mucusy one where so like the tip of it would be like really crusty, and then like behind it would be like really like how to describe it? It's like a really thick mucus thing. So then like you know what I'm talking about though, right? So then what you do, so basically you just do this, right? And then you kind of like grab like the crusty part, but you don't like completely cut that off, because if you do, then you'll never get that satisfaction when you like pull out that like long mucusy string.
Yeah.
So like
Too much detail. But yes, go ahead.
I mean, I'm a great nose picker. So.
That's nice.
So that means, so since you're a natural at this, you can just pick anyone's nose?
Natural
Sure.
woman.
What do you want me to pick?
I'm not telling you to pick anyone.
She can't
I'm
wait.
asking you.
She can't wait.
Yeah.
Let me fucking get those fingers in there.
Do you never use a tissue? Just fingers only?
Yeah,
You
all
are
the
Chinese
way.
like a motherfucker.
You need to, cause the napkin doesn't do it any justice. Like your finger has all the grip in it. So the key is to just like slowly and carefully pull at it a little at a time.
I'll never look at your fingers the same way again. I used to think you had really pretty hands.
Oh, thank you.
I used to.
I mostly do it when I'm in the bathroom, but then I always wash my hands so they're clean.
Don't touch
I do
well,
it
this
anywhere.
one is not clean anymore because I just stuffed it up my nose. But yeah.
Interesting.
Hey, boogers have been in your nose the whole day. It's clean.
No more follow-up for Julia?
Do I want her to stop
know.
talking about it?
Truth or lie? Be quiet.
We're done here.
For me, I am natural at, I feel like I'm pretty natural at nurturing. I'm a nurturer. I like nurturing.
Alright.
I see you sitting on an egg.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah,
Like a
yeah,
hen.
nurturing, yeah.
That's a nurturers.
What's the last thing you nurtured?
Her son.
If it's not Isaac, I would say it was my kitty cat Zoe. He loves it when I smother him, but not when the camera's rolling, because then he runs away.
You don't have
He doesn't
any
like
evidence of
vlogging?
it.
No, every time I smother him and we're vlogging, like, he'll just run away.
What about your other cat?
Maya, she's like a squirrel. She's so like,
You should-
meh. So I only nurture her whenever she comes to me. What are you natural at?
I.
What?
I'm a na- I'm naturally good.
Titty
What?
I'm
I'm just
naturally.
laughing.
You're a pervert.
I'm naturally good at drawing. I've always just been good at drawing ever since like I was a kid.
What was the last thing you drew?
Last thing I drew was a storyboard for the skit I just did with you.
Describe.
Wait, hold on. Storyboards? I didn't remember seeing any storyboards that day.
I sent it to Joe.
Me?
No, not you, Joe. The other.
Lauren's Joe.
Yeah, Lawrence Joe. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lauren.
I forget that there's other Joes in this world.
Yes.
Can you describe your greatest masterpiece?
I think it was drawing a Tengu mask. And if you don't know what a Tengu mask is, it's like a Japanese. I think I'm saying it right. T-E-N-G-E.
You said T-E-N-G-E-N?
No, G-U. T-E-N-G-U. Tengu. I think that's how I say it. Yeah.
I think that's right.
I have nothing.
I'd say I'm pretty natural at baking.
At baking?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? You've
Interesting.
never baked shit.
Yeah, why,
Yeah, I have.
why haven't
What?
we baked together?
Like 3 years ago, I made cinnamon rolls. I have pictures on my Instagram. If you
Wait.
look it out.
Wait, were they
Yeah.
the fucking
No, that
pop
was
kind?
for
What?
no. I made it from scratch, like maybe 4 years ago.
From scratch?
I know
Okay,
you
no,
got-
okay, okay.
ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
know
4
you got
years
4
ago.
years ago. I
4
never
years
had
ago.
that.
No,
Wait.
No,
He's
that-
saying 4 years ago. Just
yeah.
wait.
did
Where
like
were you
that.
living?
In Alhambra.
I think I had some.
Yeah. See.
I don't remember.
But like, it's a natural talent of mine that I just.
No, I didn't. Now I'm thinking about it.
Yep. I know. I gave some to someone.
Did you bake a lot when you were in Alhambra?
I baked one time.
And that one time,
Bullshit.
That one time was enough proof to tell me I'm a motherfucking natural.
because they came out bomb.
Yeah, I mean, and after that, I didn't really like have an oven. So
Why didn't you have an oven?
I just did it. I just never lived in a house that really
What are you
had
talking
ovens.
about? You're with your husband.
What are you talking about? We had an oven? Where?
Underneath the stove!
No.
Yes.
Oh, no,
No, it
to the
wasn't.
side,
It was next to the
side.
fridge.
See, out of sight, out of mind. I didn't even know.
You were in your kitchen a lot, though. I remember.
But you have an oven now, right? At your new place?
I guess we do.
You were either in your kitchen or your
I would
living
love
room.
for you to bake some stuff and
I-
bring them.
I
So
would.
we could see your natural talent.
I would, but I don't want to make Julia jealous here because she's the baker of the crew.
No.
So I'm not
please.
about that. Like I don't like doing that kind of stuff.
No,
That's not
Joe,
fair because Bart's
I'm
the
open.
funny of the crew, and then you're the funny of the crew. Why are you going?
We're
with
different kinds of funny, okay? We're not trying to compete. We're yes anders, all right? If she comes with red velvet cupcakes, I come with red velvet cupcakes. She's gonna feel sad.
It's like showing up to the party wearing the same
Exactly.
dress.
You know
Okay.
how girls are rare? Rare? I'm just trying to,
Alright.
let her be like, but I'm the baker of the crew. I'm like, that's
Does anyone have any other
You know,
questions to ask? me?
Joe, we could always have a bake-off if you want.
I'm not trying to be a competitive person like that.
Yeah, booger fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to eat any of
Fucking
your
that's
bake
your
stuff
special
anymore.
ingredient.
Don't bring shit over.
Yeah.
That's why your fucking shit is salty. I never. Why is this cookie so damn salty?
She's always talking about wax that she puts in her hair. Bullshit, that's fucking boogers in your hair.
Ew.
Alright, now who's next?
Now you
We're
peek
gonna
at the
answer.
car.
Oh, no, my turn.
Yeah.
I'm a natural at cutting hair.
So true.
Oh,
Yep.
interesting.
I used to cut my own hair when I was in college and high school, and I am proud to say that I can fade with both hands.
When was
So-
the last time you cut hair?
8 years ago.
So Taika's not gonna be going to a barber shop?
Oh no, he's going to a fucking barber shop.
barbershop. I'm fucking lazy.
Did you cut any of your friends' hair?
All of them.
Back-
Even Joe?
Oh yeah.
No, back in the day.
No, I remember everyone used to come to his house to get haircuts.
Did you get one
Of course
by
you
Bart?
remember, right?
One.
He was
one
always
haircut.
bald.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's why he's a natural.
yeah.
And that's why he's claiming.
And it was perfectly.
What about my hair? You fucked up my fade.
It was good. No, I fucked up the scalp. The fade
that's
was really
true.
good. You were almost bleeding.
I thought you went to Vince to get your haircut.
On my very first side shave, he did it for me.
And the fade was good. You have to admit. The fade was good. It's just the scalp was red
It was
as fuck.
fucked up. Yeah, and he says that all guys go through that. Like your scalp, like it was like it I'm like, fuck, I've never had pimples on my hair, but because he was going so hard, it created like
God.
a rash.
Owie.
So how does one do a fade? Like how do you create a fade?
Like this.
You don't change out the size.
I'm
of
not
the-
gonna give away my industry secrets.
Did you charge your friends for fades?
No.
So you just did it for free?
Yeah, they're my friends.
What are you gonna look at?
Oh, I want to look at Julia. Cool.
Is it what we all suspect?
I don't know what you suspect.
Okay.
You know what's pretty funny? I think I know some people on the same team, but they've been burning each other out. It's pretty funny to me. And I'm not gonna say anything. Play a card?
Yeah.
Oh, or hear some stories.
Tell of us the worst punishment you have ever received.
Tell
Tell
of
of
us.
What the fuck
Tell
does
of
that mean?
us.
That's what it says.
That's what it does say.
Tell
Tell of us.
us.
Maybe
the
just
worst
us.
punishment.
Take out the of.
Tell us.
Tell of us.
Tell us.
I like that word better,
Say
actually.
Tell of us.
It's a proto.
This
Tell of us.
photo, It says right
Okay.
here. Tell of us.
Tell of us right now. All
Tell of
right.
us the worst punishment you have ever received.
Aside from the chancla and el cinto, which is the belt and the sandal, the only other worst punishment I can think of was I got my door taken away from my bedroom
What?
for an entire month. I was not allowed to have privacy because I got caught sneaking out,
Sneaking
Where are you
out.
sneaking out to?
partying,
You're
boyfriend.
such a
You little
party
puta.
animal.
Yeah, I
little
was a
putita.
bad kid. That's why
She's
I'm
a-
so
you're
scared
so
of having a daughter. I'm
bad.
like, it's all gonna come back to me. I'm
Little
not
prostituta.
ready. No, I wasn't a prostitute. I wasn't making bank.
But what if Isaac sneaks out and becomes a party
Probably.
animal? But you're not scared?
It's in the blood.
I am scared of that too, but I'm more scared because usually they say like whatever the girl does to the mom, you're gonna get back with your own daughter. So that's why I'm like, ugh.
Oh, that's a Mexican fairy tale?
Yeah, we
Mexican
have.
karma.
It's a Mexican horror
Yeah.
story.
Oh,
Mexican karma.
Carmita is a
Do
big.
unto mothers you want your daughters to do unto you.
Yeah, that's my worst punishment.
I guess one of the worst punishments I had was it was when I was getting in trouble because I kept on getting fights at school. So what happened was, like I said, I was doing the marathon as a kid. For them to punish me, what happened was we went to go eat out with like my cousins who also knew that I kept on getting in fights as well. So we went to go eat out.
What did the marathon have anything to do with the fight?
No, because then like, remember how I said that like I would go with my cousins to go like do the marathon
That
and
was
I'd
off
train.
camera.
Oh, yeah. So I did the LA Marathon as a kid, and I would train every Saturday and Sunday morning. I'd go all the way to Venice Beach, and we'd run back and forth. And usually afterward, we would go eat out. Usually not anything heavy, but like something kind of light. So anyways...
4 Twix bars.
Huh?
Like 4 Twix bars?
18 Twix bars sometimes.
Oh,
nice.
Like...
That's light.
Nice. It's a funny package.
Yeah, that's really light. But like for this one event, because I kept on getting in fights, we went to this place, and I forgot what place it was. I think it was this soul food place on
The
Crenshaw.
fuck you snap with your index finger?
I can't do that.
Oh, he does it like these?
I can't do it. But anyways, getting back to the story.
Do that.
Anyways, getting back to the story, the only thing that I was allowed to order was just bread and water, and that was it. While everyone else was allowed to like order like what they wanted, and that was, I think that's like the worst punishment.
Wait,
as a
I
kid.
missed
Who fed you bread and water? Your
No,
mom?
like when we were at the restaurant, because I kept on getting in so many fights, basically.
So you didn't get food, you only got bread and water.
Yeah, I only
That
got
was
bread
your
and
worst
water.
punishment.
I guess that was like my worst
Who
punishment.
gave you that?
Yeah, like who's telling you can only get bread and
Yeah,
water?
not the restaurant.
Like my parents at the time.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a very important part.
Yeah.
I
I thought
thought the
I
restaurant gave you.
I'm
just
sorry,
bread.
I kept on getting like thrown off track because you guys were just going.
I lost track
Yeah.
of why the LA Marathon was important in this.
Because then every Saturday,
you would
Sunday
go eat.
morning, and
got
after
it.
we were done working out, we'd go.
Damn, they
and-
got some easy punishments. All right.
This story is very sad. Alright,
Ready for your story.
yeah, my parents caught me in the backyard playing with a dog and getting like paws all over my clothes, and they're like, oh, you want to be a dog? So they stripped me naked and then they had me live in a doghouse overnight, butt naked. It's kind of sad.
That is sad.
Sorry to bring
fucked
down
up.
the mood. Yeah,
Your parents are savages.
yeah.
You okay? Did you get therapy for that?
I don't know. It's good comedy though.
I don't know. We're not laughing.
Yeah, I had
okay.
to live in a
I
doghouse.
know your fucked
Yeah.
up stories, so I'm just like thinking of all the other ones. Damn.
Yeah. Times were sad back in the days,
You're
man.
so awkward.
Fuck. Sorry to bring down the mood. Yeah, didn't mean to make it that bad. Yeah.
Sorry to bring down the mood.
Let's change it to a brighter thing. Come on, Bart. What's your story?
Give us another punishment.
Yeah.
Punishment. Oh man, I don't know if I can remember the worst punishment, but
See, it's like me, man. We had so many
Yeah,
punishments. It's
this-
difficult to know which one was the worst.
there was one that was pretty bad, and it wasn't even from my mom because usually hers was really bad. But I do remember. So in junior high, or also known as middle school now, I got into a lot of trouble, and I got into so much trouble where all of my, I guess, junior high rights were taken away. So I couldn't do the Disneyland trip. I couldn't do dances. There's a lot of stuff they just take away. And then finally, I think one of the last punishments was they took away 8th grade promotion. So I couldn't walk or whatever to go to high
The
school.
8th grade graduation.
Yeah.
Like the
And that was a lot because at that time, you know, my mom's a single mother, and school is really important to her. And when she found that out, not only was she sad, she was like, I want you to see what it looks like for them to graduate. So the day of, my mom drove with me in the car, and we were parked and we're staring at the football field watching everyone in their caps and gowns like walking, and she's like, that could have been you, but you fucked up.
Like you cared? Did you care?
Well, I started crying because my mom was also crying. Like, as she was saying that, she was crying because she was like, of course I want to see the only son that I have, you know, walk, but I can't. And now I have to do this painful thing as a mother to also teach my son a lesson. So I was crying not because of me not being able to be there, but I was crying from the fact that my mom had to sacrifice her own feelings to teach me a lesson. But then,
Damn, this is some traumatizing
That's a crazy
story
punishment.
shit. All of us.
At least she didn't make you a dog.
I know.
So for me, when I was, I think in junior high, I want to say, and my junior high went from 5th to 8th grade. So I'm talking about like elementary, junior high, so like 4th and 5th grade. I was really into ballet. Initially, I didn't even want to go to this ballet class. It was my little sister who joined the ballet first, and then I was like, man, that's for like dweebs. I'm not gonna do that shit. And then one time we went to pick her up. I saw it and I fell in love with like dance. So then I signed up, and I loved it more than my little sister did at that time. But because she was my little sister, and I would always get punked by my older brother, I would punk my little sister all the fucking time. Like, I beat her, like, I would bully her all the time. And my parents hated that I did that shit. So instead of, like, hitting me or whatever, their biggest way to discipline me was to take shit that I loved. So, because my
They
mom
should have
knew
hit you though.
they should not.
No, they should have hit you though.
Damn. I think they were too old. I was already the third kid, so they were like,
They're
fuck,
tired.
I'm tired.
Fuck! My arm!
So what my mom did that I still feel like it's really, really fucked up and it kind of really scarred me. Because I was spanking my sister so much, she was like, you know what, you can't go to the next like handful of classes for ballet or whatever. So I would always see my little sister lead, and eventually what ended up happening was my ballet teacher passed away. And I never got to dance again. And because of that, like, I just never did ballet ever again. So
I'm never gonna dance.
yeah, basically. So
How'd she pass away?
she was just old. She was just an old lady. So she was like,
Damn, man.
she looked like she was like in her 90s, but she was really old. So she just passed away, and I was like, no, and I was so resentful.
What was her name?
Baldwin, Miss Baldwin.
That's one of the best lies I've ever heard.
How come you just didn't take another class?
Because I was really small and I was really attached to her, and I think at that phase you're kind of you're like in that adolescent phase, so you're not like, you're like too cool. Like it was already hard for me to go to hers already because I'm like, I'm too cool to dance ballet because ballet wasn't cool. So then when she passed, I'm like, fuck it, like dreams crushed, not doing it again. I regret it now.
I believe you.
You know this story.
Yeah. I don't know. It sounds so believable.
You guys know my ballet story. Okay.
Not the full teacher died.
What's your
okay.
what's a favorite song that you would dance to? Like
I don't know the name of the songs because they're all like, you know what, like the Beethoven songs and shit. They're all like in this fucking thing in C minor or whatever. I didn't know the name of the songs. I was really young, so I'm not gonna know the name of the songs.
I'll
If
tell
I
you
hear
what
it,
my favorite was. Nutcracker.
if I hear it, then I'll be like, oh yeah, we danced this.
and
but I
how
don't
old
know
were you
the name.
again?
This was before I had braces, and I had braces in the 5th grade, so it's in transition between like 4th and 5th, maybe like that summer. 'Cause
I
had
see
braces in
his
the-
wheels turning because he doesn't know the story.
How long did you do ballet for again?
Not very long. I think I did it for maybe like a year and a half, but I advanced so quickly that like I just immediately like gravitated towards it.
So
That's
you were in it.
cool.
You got in it in the 4th grade, going into 5th summer.
I think it was like the summertime. Yeah.
And
I
then
don't remember.
you were in it throughout your whole 5th grade.
No. It was before I got into 5th grade, so it was like that summer.
Because you said you were in it for a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure like when it really started, but I definitely wasn't in it when I was in 5th grade already.
You're a liar.
You were talking about advancing. How would you advance? Like
So it's with tutus, right? So we all start off with pink tutus, and we start off with those like those ballerina shoes. I don't know if you know what they look like.
yeah, no,
Right,
no,
okay.
you look like, but then
And then the way-
taken
but then
it
there's
before.
supposed to
I
be
don't know.
there's supposed to be a
No,
word
I
for
know.
the shoe, isn't there?
Yeah. They're
there
called
is, but
toms.
That's
okay.
not. Well, they're ballerina shoes. That's what
Okay.
it's called. But then,
I know.
in her class, where you would advance is the colors change. But then before, it's kind of like a black belt, like in karate. You know, you get different belts.
Dope.
But
you get the black
you go
tutu?
like, yeah.
That's what I
So
was
then
thinking,
the
is
second.
Swan.
No, there are tutus that change. But so then the first level is just everyone has a pink one, and then when you advance to the next level, then you have like the sequence is silver on the lining, and then you advance again, and then it gets gold.
So you just had to get a whole bunch of tutus.
Yeah, but they don't come easily, so you don't get it like right away, you know. And then
You gotta break a board first.
and then so as that's changing, then your shoes change, and then you get toe shoes, and then those are the ones that you stand on, like they have wood at the end, and you stand on your toes with those.
That's dope.
So
Wait,
that's where
what? There's wood?
yes, there's wood, because you can't stand on your actual toe, because you're gonna break the fucking
Flat
toe.
on the shoe, and it's wood.
All right,
10.
I'm gonna
10 is
11.
5th grade.
take a peek at your card.
Is it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, do I look at it or no? I don't.
No, it's her turn
I
technically.
already looked at your card. Yeah.
That's
Don't
it.
remember shit.
Your turn.
My turn.
And then you want to peek at who?
And then I want to peek at this guy.
Everyone wants
He's
to
the
know
hard
his.
one.
Okay.
Two people already
Four
picked
bar
at him,
Okay.
but it's obvious. Watch
Play
it,
your
what? I don't
card.
even know.
Ask the question.
Give 1, 2.
Are you sure that I didn't even see you look at it? You
Yeah,
know
no,
what's under there?
yeah.
Okay.
And I will
Peek at who?
do this.
Peek at who?
So I get 2 because I am the last one to go.
And because you
First
went
and the
first.
last.
Oh,
you
first
didn't
and
do
the last.
anything
I got
at
all the
first.
information. And I think this is what's gonna happen in this world. That's 2 turns. I just did it in once.
2 turns at once.
I just went bam, bam.
I see.
That's
Your
what
turn
I
again,
do.
Josh.
Now it's your turn
Going
again.
back around
Now
now.
you gotta get rid of your thingy, Bob.
This one.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Me?
Yep.
We don't at this round. We don't look at anyone's cards anymore.
No.
Let me just triple check.
Just to let everybody know.
Alright.
What happened today is Christmas
Wait, wait, wait.
time.
Forgot.
What happened today is Christmas
Goes
time.
to Julia.
Me?
All right, so we'll go around the
I
table.
got nothing. That's awesome.
But it's a team effort, so it doesn't
I
really
know,
matter.
but-
Doesn't really matter.
It
I feel like I fooled
matters.
everyone.
So we're going to
Start
reveal.
with.
Show them because I know they
And
want to know.
also-
Okay, and mine is Solar. Duh. But that was my strategy because look, I probably evened myself out.
Probably.
I got truths.
That was obvious.
Yeah.
I got liar.
You liar.
Oh,
I wasn't
so
sure.
lawyer.
I
But I
know.
was more not sure with this guy, so that's why I picked to see his.
I know.
Liar.
Liar.
I was surprised. I
You
wasn't
were?
sure.
Really?
Yeah, because I had to look at hers, but I wasn't sure. I'm like, this sounds
Metal
good, but then it's
detector. Picker.
You know where you
picker.
fucked up? You said that you bought a metal detector but didn't use it yet.
Sorry.
yep.
You should have just
I
said
know.
that I used it, and then
And I
you
was
would
thinking, I
have.
was like, fuck, I should have said I found some shells.
But I know her story
some
is
rocks,
kind
Some
of.
shells with metal detector.
But you sound like you would do. You sound like you would go with your friends and do some metal detector
I
shit.
would.
Like I wasn't helping you out. I just genuinely thought she would do that kind of shit,
So did I.
right?
Yeah, that's why I had
Yeah.
to check hers.
That's
Anyway.
awesome.
Tips the truth.
I'm a truther.
I'm a trooper.
Okay, let's do the math to see which team won.
All right, so
Liar
I
team.
got bam, bam, canceled out,
Canceled
baby.
out. What did you get?
Me, I got. Oh, I
Canceled out.
So liar,
And I got nothing.
Team liars are at 0.
Oh.
What did you
Uh-uh.
get?
I got a save. What'd you
Positive.
get?
I got.
Ooh.
Does that mean we're just
What?
balanced?
We
Oh,
got
yeah,
nothing.
So
Oh,
team,
that means we win.
yeah.
Oh, they got plus one.
Yay!
They got a plus one.
Team True.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so explain that. Explain that.
All right, so what happened was
What happened?
Happen.
There's a kill and a save, yeah.
the
Yeah.
kill is a -1, the save is a +1. So when you tally up the team points at the end, so I got saved and then I got killed, and then I got killed and I got saved. I got killed and I got saved. What does that equal?
0. And then you got killed.
Yeah, and I also got saved.
And
so
I got
that's also
nothing.
0.
So our team has 0, and then their team,
Yeah, we got 2 saves and 1 kill.
they got killed, saved, and then saved.
So they got 1.
So that means 1 point. So they win.
Yay!
Damn.
Thank you guys for
hoping-
playing with us. This was pretty fun. The point of the game is to share stories and then either tell a really good, juicy story or a story that's a lie that you made up. And I think we had a pretty good time playing with it. Another way that you can play it too that we were talking about is if we wanted to play non-teams and just play to the end, then it can be just the person with the highest score too, if you want to play it that way.
Oh.
So in this case, Tiff would have won that round because she had a plus
Yeah,
one.
it would have been all person for themselves.
Yeah. So we're still working out the kinks, and we're gonna keep adding to the game, come up with the artwork, and also come up with the theme and stuff. So stay tuned because we'll keep releasing more information later on.
Thank you very much.
Give us your
Thank
suggestions
you.
in the comments.
Bye-bye.
Bye.